Well, what we have here is a road closure due to a new bridge that's being put in. Oh, look, a nice hammer. It's Sunday. It's the day after my big adventure with road closures yesterday, and the 30 kilometers or so that I had to portage across. Well, this kind of stuff. It wasn't quite 30 kilometers of this. This is actually pretty hard packed. There was real sandy stuff, like trying to ride your bike through down on a fine sandy beach. And there was stuff that was super sticky clay that wrapped itself onto the tire and then got all caught up in the fender and underneath the fork and back here in the brakes and everything. It was fun stuff. As a matter of fact, I've had 2 flats, and I think, well, I changed one last night in the dark and didn't look inside the rim when I changed it, but I had another flat first thing this morning, and I saw some fine granules of sand inside that might have poked a hole in the tube, I suppose. I changed the tire. I couldn't find anything wrong with the tire, but I changed it anyway, just to be double sure. I don't want to have to change it again today. But I did find that the tape had pulled away from, you know how they tape the rim? The tape had pulled away a little bit from one of the spoke holes that's inside, so I put a little bit of tape in there to cover it up. Anyway, the good news is I've already crossed the bridge. I'm now on the other side, and well, I guess that would say that I'm a glutton for punishment, maybe, but I think that's the only reason for the closure. I think from here on out it'll be fine, and I'm actually going around this way, up in those hills or behind those hills, and then hooking up with well, crossing Interstate 94 and hooking up with 83 again, which I would have normally been able to do in Bismarck if I'd been able to find a hotel or a motel room there last night. I wasn't able to. I had to come to the next town, which is just over there between me and Bismarck. It's called Mandan, and that's where I stayed for way too much money. But it was the only game in town, and I know that it was way too much money because the proprietor, after I was talking to him for a while, well, he lowered it $10, which was nice, but he was garnishing me with all kinds of food to take back to my room. I think it was because he felt guilty for charging me so much after, you know, I befriended him and stuff. Anyway, I had a really late night last night, and I didn't really sleep that well. I don't know why. The people in the room next to me, we were loud, and they were up all night, and they were smoking. I guess theirs is a smoking room, and somehow it was getting right through. Like I could smell it as if someone was in my room smoking, and it wasn't like there was an adjoining door or anything. Anyway, it was bugging the hell out of me. So, holy, look at that lights. So, that's better. I don't know. I'm pooped. And that's just the way it's going to have to be, I guess. I have a ways to go. Well, I have options. I can go less than 300 or more than 300. No doubt it'll be less. It's rarely been more. Anyway, I'm going to take off. Bye.